Hey guys, it's week 15, and we're talking about handling situations before you've made any legal changes as far as your name and your gender and things of that nature. I have not changed any of my documentation, my name or my gender marker. It's really difficult to do in Texas, at least as far as the gender marker, and from what I've been told, it's hard to do the gender marker once you've already done a name change, so I've just left them both as they are. I always seem to do these things after the gym, so I always have on the same thing. Anyway, I honestly have not run into a whole lot of situations where it's been awkward. That might be from my flexibility around pronouns or my name. I'm not really sure. Also, I still, a lot of my life is still spent in gay spaces, queer spaces, so there's not as much awkwardness, I feel like, in those spaces because they're open to different gender variations for the most part. Also, my legal name is Ashley, which, although in the United States is very feminine, in other places it's not so feminine and still technically can be male or female, so maybe that contributes to it. I'm not really sure. I have not had anybody look at me funny or question my ID or anything like that. And I use my debit card everywhere. And now there's definitely been some situations where I think it's more awkward for the other person than it is for me. I've made phone calls where they start off referring to me as sir, and then after they find out my name, then I get ma'amed. I've had phone conversations where it goes back and forth several times throughout the phone conversation. So I never really know when I walk in the door how it's gonna go down. So anyway, my only my advice, I guess, is, you know, there was a point in this process where I used to get angry when people used female pronouns, or ma'am, or whatever, and I've just come to a point that I've really settled into it, and I actually can find the humor in it, and I think that's the least stressful thing for you is to, and I think Jackie would mention this, like, make a joke out of it, you know, just try and find the humor in it, because if you let it stress you out or let it make you angry, it's not good for you in either a physical or a mental state of mind. So that would be my biggest thing is, you know, you're going to confuse people. You know, depending on where you are in your transition, you're navigating this world through a space that most people don't even think about. So you really confuse people. So I would say find the humor in it. As far as awkward things, like situations that could be dangerous, I choose to, and I mean, maybe avoidance isn't the best solution, but for me personally, I choose, like I said, to operate in spaces where I know that I'm safe, and and it's a little more, whoa, that got really black, a little more open-minded. So I still pretty much operate in gay spaces, but I very much consider myself queer. I don't really call myself a straight male, so maybe that's just more of an option for me than for other people. If those are the spaces you're trying to be able to operate in, I wouldn't, if it's a situation where you're not 100% sure that you'll be safe, I would say always be with someone else, kind of like the buddy system. I do that a lot anyway because I have some social anxiety, so it helps to alleviate that. So yeah, biggest thing, though, I'd say, is try and find the humor in all situations, because otherwise you'll drive yourself crazy. Also, I would like to mention this wicked widow's peak that I have. Do you see this? Do you see this? It's ridiculous. I used to have a little one, but now this has come back, so now it's like Eddie Munster, like. Anyway, I need a haircut. Hope everyone's having a great week, and I will see you next week.